Hey guys, how's it going? The Haggard Nerd here, getting back into some Factorio. I literally sat here for the last 20 minutes waiting for my construction robots to charge up because I'm kind of used to using the fusion reactors to power these guys, and I only have solar panels currently, and I worked them really hard earlier making the copper smeltery up north. So I've kind of been letting these guys charge because if you walk around and they're not charged up, they'll kind of follow you super slow-like, and it's not really. It kind of keeps you, hindered, I guess. So for those of you that are familiar with Factorio, you may notice you don't hear the robot sounds. Actually, I went in and manually replaced the robot sounds with like step sounds, because I absolutely despise the robot sounds. They sound like drills in your ears all the time because I usually have a lot of robots around me. So yeah, the clicking and popping you hear now is the new robot sound. For those of you that are familiar with Factorio, I'm sure you can understand, and for those who aren't familiar with Factorio, you're welcome. Alright, so at this point we are basically just waiting on these guys to finish, but of course it got to be nighttime, which means we have to wait. But while I was off camera, I went ahead and I put in some lights around the factory so we can see at least a little bit of what's going on. I do plan on putting a few more down. I kind of hoped that these guys would be charged by now, but I have apparently misjudged the time. So I'm probably going to cut until, or excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video, and once these guys are charged up, I'll jump back in. Alright, and we are back. We are now just waiting on this last robot to charge. It should be any second, and we are good. I really need to pay a bit more attention to my battery over here down on the corner on the right hand side, because I'm really honestly so used to using like the little fusion reactors and stuff. I don't play a lot of early game. I stay, I usually am dealing with one side of my factory versus the other side of my factory and all that management. So early game is always kind of refreshing because it kind of brings me back down to my roots and lets me remember what it was like to start off. Alright, enough of that. Okay, so what do we need to do? We, other than sitting here waiting on the robots, we need to have a goal. The goal is currently to make red science. There are a few things we needed to do in order to get there. We have plenty of iron plates being smelted. I'm going to go ahead and pick those up. You may notice that you can carry heavy stacks. Like I said, I have mods for that gives me a larger stack size. I prefer to do that way. I know some of you guys may think it's a little cheaty, but when you like to build big, it's kind of good to have things in stacks like that. And it keeps it cleaner, I guess. Alright, so what are we doing up here? We have plenty of copper going as well, so let's go ahead and pick that up. And then eventually we'll automate all this and get it down to where it's making red science automatically. What do I need to do? I'm kind of lost at this moment. Brain fart all the way. Okay, let's check our power, make sure we're doing good there. And we are not. That is bad. Okay, so for those of you not familiar with this, when satisfaction is below production, or actually when production's all the way up but satisfaction's down, that means you need more power. So yeah, let's add in a couple more of those steam engines because we have them now. I was not putting them down earlier because I was trying to avoid pollution, but I don't think that's something we can really... I don't think it's something we seriously need to worry about just yet. I mean, we're far enough away from biters that I know of to be safe. 2, oops, 3, 4, and 5. And you may be wondering why I do this. It's that way if for any reason I need to run through here, there's a big, nice open area. You can drive cars and stuff through the gaps. And, it just kind of looks nice. So let's go ahead and run this down. Oops. Don't know why I let my finger... Oh, I did it again. Come on. I can do better than this. Oh, and I am out of electric poles. Let's make a few of those. Okay. We're doing okay for now. power-wise. Yeah, okay. So our production is... our satisfaction is full. So that's good. There we go. Now we're even better. I can't wait until we can research some of this long-reach stuff, because this is driving me nuts. You notice I keep reaching and clicking on things, and it's just not quite working, because I don't have that technology just yet. But we will get there. We will get there. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull up these drills, because I have all the coal I could ever need. And there's nothing really I need to manually supply anymore. And plus, I believe those burner drills make a lot more pollution than these electric drills. Let's see, pollution 9 over on the right-hand side versus... it doesn't say. Versus 10 pollution. Okay, you know, 1 point's 1 point. You know, multiplied by what, did I have 8 down? Alright, so, in order to get red science, what do we need? Red science here. Copper plate and iron gear wheels. Okay, so I need to automate iron gear wheels, and that requires iron plates, so I can feed off of my existing iron smeltery and make some iron gear wheels. Now, this is all preliminary. Basically, I build a tiny little setup to make red science and get that started and research all the red science items. And then I feed in green science. And then usually by the time I finish up with green science, I've started on a larger version of the factory. So that way I can start ramping up production, and then all my big stuff gets taken care of by the bigger factory. And then, you know, it's really super easy at that point to remake the red-green science setups. Okay, so I need to automate the production of iron gear wheels. So what I need, do I have... Oh yeah, I have to research that tech for automation. But it's fine for right now. I'm only going to put 2 down. I don't think I need 4. And I tend to like my things opposed to each other. So go, let's, 1 grabber, space, grabber, there we go. So now we have enough space for coal to be, or excuse me, iron plates to be fed in. And then I am out of grabbers. Let's go ahead and make a few of those. Oh, I guess they're inserters. I don't know. I always call them grabbers. They're grabbers. They grab stuff. Actually, those need to be turned around the other direction, because this is my output. And where is gears? There's gears. Alright, so we can put our power down here. So now, once we have a splitter, we can send more stuff down there. But at this point, all I'm going to do... I just realized I don't have underground belts. So, I mean, I guess for now what I can do is feed it this way. Kind of terrible, but it'll work for now. Then we can expand it later, and then once we get underground belts, we can feed it back out. So yeah, now we have some gears being made. I'm going to go ahead and clear out some of these guys. Don't really need all these trees. Of course, I need to watch my power here. I don't want to be sitting here waiting on my bots to charge again like they were. That was pretty rough. I literally waited for like 30 minutes for them to charge. So that is a mistake I definitely want to avoid in the future. Okay, so for red science, gears, and copper plates. So all I need to do is funnel plates down. But I don't have underground belts just yet. Let's see here. Keep looking. Let's look at a tech tree here. In order to make... Where is it? Oh, so I just need 20 science packs. What I can do for now, I think, I'm gonna kind of do it like this. I'm just going to kind of come over here, somewhat arbitrarily, choose a place, and say, hey, I'm going to make some red science. I'm gonna copy that over. Let's split it between the two here and just kind of get that started. And then that way, hopefully it will have made enough. I mean, I guess not really with like the 20 or so years we have here, but I'm trying to get red science started, and then maybe I can go ahead and research the underground belts, and I can start being a little more creative with how I pull things down, or basically route things and the layout of my factory is what I'm getting at. And I think I could have done this a little bit better, actually. Yeah. I don't want them just to drop down into an individual chest. What I'm going to do is have them drop into one chest, like so. And I believe that power will be... Yep, we're good. Alright. Put that back in there. Put that back in there. And then put down these guys. And we're already on our way. Okay. So we will come back and check on that shortly. I'm going to go ahead and put down a box to... start picking up some of these gears. Get stocked up on those. And it's starting to get dark, so I'm going to start putting down some lights. And I remember before looking at my map over near the boilers, it was kind of dark too, so I'm going to go ahead and put another light over here. Just kind of have that there. Alright, how's it look? It's kind of dark through here, but we don't really have any power lines. I'm not going to run power lines for light just yet. Okay, so let's see here. How are we doing? We have 16, and I guess we can go ahead and put down this guy. I guess I could have had those feeding into... Oh, you know what? I can just do this. That works. That works. We can start getting our underground belts and stuff. That works out nicely. So now what we can do is once that researches, we can run our copper down, you know, in this sort of way, and then run our gears over and probably ramp up our gear production a little bit. We could probably put another one or two, maybe two more gear production you know, assembling units, assembling machines down here, and really start cranking out our red science items. Maybe make another couple, you know, research. What are these, labs? Yeah. And then we will be on our way to getting all of our red science stuff researched, and then on to green stuff. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this. I am definitely enjoying this. I love this game. It's it puts me in my place of zen. It's like my own, you know, it's the place I escape to ponder life and look for the meaning of the universe. I don't know, I'm just rambling on. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying this. As always, take care.